Today I got R73 PYZ. My first time driving a Benz with my new phone. But here's the question: where is it? Like, I saw it on the road yesterday when I was driving the other van, when I was driving F97, but it's not here right now. So likely something happened to it, because lately we always just have drama with our Benz now. So I guess I'll call up Via and hopefully they can switch me to another vehicle. Like, if they give me a wheelchair van and everything, I wouldn't mind that, because last week wasn't too bad. So, update. So, yeah, I let them know that it's not available at the lot. All of the vehicles have been assigned, which you know, I honestly, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that there's all the driver partners here and everything. The more driver partners, the better it is for the people of Jersey City, and frankly for me. So I'll have to stress myself out. But basically, I said all that to say that, yeah, like, the vehicle I was initially signed with isn't here. The wheelchair van that they try to get me isn't here. And right now I gotta wait until 6:20 to see if someone will show up or not. And chances are I just may receive a compensation and go home, which I hope is not the case, because like, it annoys me that on days when I'm supposed to earn more money, I get more drama. Like, seriously, like R73, like, she's an old van, but she runs good and everything. I wonder what's happening with S99 right here that I often park next to, but because, like, this thing has just been here at the lot for months and stuff. But yeah, like maybe if I run to McDonald's and back without buying anything, or if I rail fan at the light rail station, like, I could run off my frustration right now. Because, like, it's always on days where I'm supposed to earn more money, I go through stuff like this. So, in the meantime, while we wait and see if everyone may show up or not, I guess I'll just relax in my truck. Like, like, I always go through Wednesday drama, like, always. Like, and the thing is, it's not even the algorithm, it's not the company or anything, it's just the usual nonsense that I go through on days when I earn more money, when I'm supposed to earn more money. I'm just really frustrated right now and stuff. Like, how do you lose one of the oldest vans in the fleet at this point and stuff? Like, I've driven R73 several times and stuff. Like, I'll never forget the first day that I drove that van. It was actually, like, because it was literally 1 week after, I came back the day after I tested negative, because a week earlier I had COVID. And I was kind of nervous because I didn't want to have COVID for too long. First off, like, I remember one day I was not feeling well, like, out of nowhere, I had like a major headache and everything. And then, you know, we did the test, and not even 10 minutes, 2 lines. So, you know, I was basically in the process of getting better that entire time. I was just grateful that my parents didn't get COVID during that time period and stuff, especially because the time I got COVID was also the same week that the same month that Dad was going to retire. You was able to see that on my channel, him operating his last run for the Long Island Railroad and stuff. So, you know, there was just a lot of things going on. So I was in the process of recovering, and then finally tested negative. Called V at the time. Is like I tested negative. Is like I could come back in the next day. So I worked for 12 hours, and I was able to operate R73 PYZ. And it was also sadly the same day that the late Queen Elizabeth of England passed away and everything. Because I remember getting ready for work that day. Mom was checking the news, and I remember her telling me, I'm checking the news right now, and the Queen doesn't look too good. Now, honestly, I thought Queen Elizabeth II would be one of those elderly ones that would just keep going and going regardless. Like, there's Dick Van Dyke, and Julie Andrews and stuff. I'm especially thinking of the first two because I seen a YouTube reaction to Mary Poppins recently. But I said all that to say that so basically I was driving that day, and I remember seeing a post on, at the time, Twitter, where Alstom was mentioning something about Her Majesty. I was like, I think the Queen died. Sure enough, I go on break, I get some food, and I see the news report, main headline, Queen Elizabeth II passed away. I was like, whoa. Oh, so that's another person that Dick Van Dyke is still outliving, because he's still alive today and everything. I'm scared to say that, and then next thing you know, something happens to him and everything. Because, like, he's the second to last surviving member of the Dick Van Dyke Show. There's he and the boy that played Richie and everything. Mary Tyler Moore, who played Laura Petrie, she's, of course, gone. And, just a few others that have since passed away. But, yeah, I watch a lot of old TV shows, people, because they're funnier, more wholesome than the nonsense that is on nowadays. But, yeah. I said, so that's that. So right now I'm just waiting just to see what Via decides and everything. In the meantime, I guess I'll work on a voice recording for Patreon and for YouTube Music. Because the first one that I was able to introduce on what is AI-based train control, or as it is in the video, AITC, that's available on YouTube Music right now. You could be able to listen to that, and basically, yeah. So let me just relax and see what's going on. I thought I was gonna go home, but they gave me B97 RXT, one of our newest wheelchair vans. So, no complaints. Like, basically, I'm just happy that I was able to take care of it and everything. Sorry, I'm just trying to get rid of this. That's the best I could do. But, yeah. I'm just happy I at least got a van and everything. It's one of our wheelchair Voyagers, one of our newest wheelchair Voyagers. I'm just gonna check everything first before I officially start my shift. Make sure the van is good, it drives good and everything. I know the check engine light is on, but at this point I'm like, if something happens on the road, then I'll drive back. But either way, I'm at least guaranteed a little bit more money than usual. And stuff. Sorry, I was just adjusting the AC. The van I drove yesterday, it drove fine, but just making sure that everything works. I don't want no drama today. Make sure everything's good. It's been a good morning so far. So it's a little bit after 10 a.m. and I actually got some line run to take care of. Kind of an express run, I believe. Like two at one pickup spot, and then a wheelchair passenger, or labeled as a wheelchair, but let's face it, no one and that preserves the wheelchair reservation needs the ramp. Nor do I recommend it. Like, honestly, just go with Access Link. But altogether, just gonna quickly go to the bathroom and then take care of this run and stuff. Only because, like, after this run, I'm just gonna eat my sandwich that I have in the van. Oh man, my legs my legs are just a little stiff. I gotta move them around. Like tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be having like my usual movies in bed thing that I would have on Friday, but this time on Thursday. But all together, let's see how it goes. And I missed the pizza by an hour, but honestly, I'm not even getting pizza today. It's a little bit after 1 p.m. and I got about 3 hours to go. Right now, I'm just relaxing at where the old Via lot used to be here on Cabin Point, which was conveniently right by the gas station we go to. And yeah, I was able to get some gas because, you know, I was able to take care of a few different line runs, shuttle runs, whatever you want to call it, and everything. And yeah, before this, I was able to complete an express run to Journal Square. Like, the algorithm be tripping sometimes. I'm sorry to sound slang, but the reason why I say that is because, like, I knew the passengers wanted to go to the train station, but, you know, for some reason, it just dropped everyone off at Cottage Street, and I was like, yeah, I'm heading to the train station, aren't you? They're like, yep. So, drove there, which is literally not far and everything. Like, basically, like, the only thing you have to go through to get to the train station is just seeing the beautiful glowing Stanley marquee and everything, because you definitely know that if it's one place to help with the upkeep of a neighborhood and increase land value, it's definitely a meeting place for Jehovah's Witnesses. But I said all that to say that, you know, they marked me off as unavailable, and, you know, now I'm available again, and probably by the time I stop my phone, I probably have some passengers, so let me stop being in a recline position. It's 3:01, I got 1 hour to go, and this light just turned green and everything. I'm in park, but let's get going. So, remember when I say that passengers in wheelchairs never take a Via van? Well, that was literally my last passenger. Like, and for a brief moment, I forgot the training and everything. The passenger, young gentleman, nice and respectful and everything, and very courteous, might I add, and stuff, because, you know, he was concerned about the traffic. I'm like, bro, don't worry about the traffic. I don't care what these drivers say. I want to make sure that you are safe and stuff. Like, cause, like, people are just gonna whine and complain all they want about the stupidest stuff. Like, it's literally the thing that's censoring pop culture at this point and everything. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's for actual serious stuff, like not helping your current circumstances and everything. But yeah, that's that. I just had to put that thing back. I don't know what it was. Like, it was initially there, but basically that's that. Okay, so basically I just took a quick snapshot of the thumbnail, so that's just proof that I'm done. And I love that I parked basically between the two Teslas owned by different driver partners, but either way, that's it. So yeah, but yeah, it was a very kind and respectful gentleman. I would say that he from the looks of it, he looks younger than me and everything. Like, I would range probably between late teens and early 20s and everything, because, like, I never thought I would see the day where I'm getting just old. There are times when I'm with a group of friends, for instance, like, for years I've always been the youngest in conversations, but now there are times when I'm the oldest in conversations. And my parents say I act the oldest, but that's another story. But either way, I'm just happy that that's over with. Oh my god, I thought I put the seat back up. I was gonna have some seat back drama. It's 90 degrees, but my truck was off for hours, so I'm not saying she's dumb, but she doesn't know, like, the 81 degrees that I just saw on the dashboard of the van and stuff. Like, only God is giving me the energy that I need right now, only because of the fact that, like by the time I head home, I just want to crash. Like I think what really got me the most was, having an actual wheelchair passenger and everything. Now, I would like to apologize and retract my statement from before saying that ones with the wheelchair doesn't necessarily take VIA. Like, would I still recommend for these passengers to properly take a service like Access Link instead? Absolutely. Not saying that there's any role of incompetence on myself and perhaps my fellow driver partners, but with the use of Access Link, they have a greater experience with regards to dealing with individuals in wheelchairs and stuff. I'm good with walkers, at least, because I've had friends that have walkers or either had walkers and stuff. So I have experience with that and stuff. As regards to wheelchairs, I am trying to get myself affiliated more with them, especially because of the fact that I plan to volunteer in transportation for a nonprofit organization, and it's very likely that I may be able to assist certain ones that may be impaired and everything. And so again, it's nothing against ones that use a wheelchair. Like I said, you passengers that may have different circumstances compared to others, y'all are frankly more civilized than we that are healthy. Like, we could actually learn from you people and stuff. I've actually come to, like, some good friends of mine and everything are physically impaired in certain way, shape, or form and everything, but they're still my friends, and they'll always be my friends and everything. And so, and might I add, like, I've also taken to heart, especially when it comes to doing research for my book series or for other means and everything, that there's a lot of benefits with regards to ensuring that public transportation is as good and as accessible as possible for, frankly, everyone and stuff. So, that's really that. All the other vans that are out on the road right now are dealing with the rest of the evening commute. So, props to you fellow driver partners out there in Jersey City that also work for VIA Jersey City, that are doing your best and everything. And if I had a 12-hour shift, I would probably last a little bit longer until 6 o'clock and then drive home. But honestly, I give y'all credit. I just can't wait to touch the other half of the Bayonne Bridge, so that I could be back home on Staten Island, and then I could just basically watch movies in bed. like I don't care anymore. I'm just exhausted. On my way home, I'm gonna go get myself some dinner. But that's it. I guess, I know I don't mention to subscribe as much, and, that I really should be able to say that more and more and everything, because, why wouldn't you subscribe? Not only do I have my VIA vlogs, but I also have content that, bus fanning and rail fanning content. Tomorrow, is going to be a series of light rail videos that I was able to work on a few years back, that I've yet to upload to YouTube, and you're basically going to be able to see that. And you're also welcome to follow me on X, follow me on my 3 Instagram pages, DJ__projects, DJ__transit, and DJ__art gallery. Art gallery is my favorite one, to be honest, because it's where I'm able to use Imagine AI, which is an AI app that I'm able to use to generate pictures of whatever's on my mind. And basically, lately, a lot of the content that is on my mind in particular or centers around projects that I'm currently working on that only Patreon patrons know about. So if you want to become a Patreon patron, and you're welcome to be able to become a patron for $1 a month, so you'll be able to get exclusive content. I know I haven't been as active on Patreon as of lately. I am gonna upload more stuff, like my update, for instance, with regards to Project Lullaby. You'll be able to hear about that. If you want to know what Project Lullaby is, become a Patreon member. As well as other projects that is both either related to or not related to my book series, Raymond Waters Imagination. Because I've gotten different reviews so far from ones that have read my first book, and then ones that are in the process of reading my second book or interested in reading my second book based on some of the details that I'm able to give and everything. Like it's 90 degrees out. Like that's kind of the perfect temperature, and it's like the perfect time of year to be able to take a cruise. But what if you can't afford it? And what if you don't like the cheap cruises? Well, then just for $2.99 you could take an imaginary cruise. You'll be able to set sail in your mind on Imagination at Sea, and you'll be able to enjoy the amenities on the quintuplet class cruise ships, or have a charter cruise on the private yacht Taylor Rose Gold, or be able to book for an around the world cruise, not on a standard cruise ship, but on one of the twin class private Airbus A380s that we were able to fully customize. Now that you're interested, download this series and you'll be able to enjoy it as well, because it's hot outside. Like why else wouldn't you want to be able to just relax in the AC and then just cuddle up to a good book that is fun for the whole family? Like kids could read it, adults could read it and stuff, because it's the continuation of the persona I have as if I was a 10-year-old with a lot of money. Which, let's face it, if you're gonna have more than one private Airbus A380, you gotta have a lot of money to do that. But basically that's it. So I'm gonna head home and relax. See y'all later.